Sicilian defense, open, dragon, main line, 9, Bg7 10.000. Intense. That was a serious game. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. Both players navigated the middle game well. Opening with the king's pawn controls the center and opens up the light-squared bishop and queen, often leading to sharp games. The Sicilian defense controls the d4 square with c-pawn. Nf3 develops the knight toward the center to prepare for a d4 pawn push, where the knight will recapture if black captures on d4. d6 opens up the light-squared bishop and prevents white from pushing the pawn to e5 after black eventually plays nf6. d4 offers to trade the d-pawn for the c-pawn, giving up a center pawn for more active pieces. Cx d4 gives black 2 central pawns versus 1 central pawn for white. Nx d4 recaptures the pawn and activates the knight in return for having 1 central pawn versus black's 2 central pawns. Nf6 develops the knight toward the center and attacks the undefended e4 pawn. Nc3 defends the e4 pawn and starts to develop on the queen side. G6 prepares to fianchetto the dark-squared bishop on G7, where it will sit on the long diagonal. B3 supports the strong d4 knight in the center. Bg7 puts the bishop on the long diagonal in a move called a fianchetto. It is best. F3 supports the e4 pawn, and prepares to develop the dark-squared bishop to e3 and the queen to d2, a common attacking setup versus fianchetto systems. Castling gets the king out of the center and activates the rook. Qd2 develops the queen, defends the bishop on e3 and prepares to castle queenside. Nc6 develops the knight, attacks the knight on d4 and controls the e5 square. Bc4 develops the bishop to an active square, attacks the f7 pawn and allows white to castle kingside. Bd7 develops the light-squared bishop and defends the knight on c6. Castling queenside gets the king out of the center and connects the rooks. This develops a rook off its starting square, getting it into the action. This offers an equal trade of pieces. It is the last book move. One of the best moves. It is excellent. After all captures, this is an equal trade. It is best. Takes back. This threatens to kick a knight. It is best. This overlooks an opportunity to offer an equal trade of pieces. This allows the opponent to kick a knight. It is an inaccuracy. This kicks an opposing knight. It is good. This offers an equal trade of pieces. It is best. This overlooks an opportunity to kick a knight. This allows the opponent to capture the checking knight. It is an inaccuracy. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. It is best. This is an equal trade. It is best. Recaptures. It is best. That's fine. It is good. Very precise. It is best. Right on target. It is best. That's what I would have recommended. It is best. This overlooks a better way to evade the check from the opposing queen. It is an inaccuracy. This is the strongest option. It is best. A solid choice. It is excellent. There was only one good move there. This overlooks an opportunity to develop a rook off its starting square. It is a mistake. White was better off, but now their position is winning. It is a mistake. This ignores an opportunity to centralize a knight so it controls more squares. It is an inaccuracy. Very precise. It is best. This threatens to win a pawn. It is an inaccuracy. This stops the opponent from being able to win a pawn. It is excellent. After all captures, this is an equal trade. This is the only move that works. It is a great move. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. It is best. This overlooks an opportunity to recapture a piece. It is an inaccuracy. After all captures, this is an equal trade. This is the only good move. It is a great move. Takes back. It is best. The game was close to balanced, but now black is worse. It is a mistake. This is the only move that works. It is a great move. This misses an opportunity to move a piece to safety. This permits the opponent to fork pieces. It is a mistake. This forks multiple pieces. This is the only good move. It is a great move. This places a rook on the 7th rank, activating the rook and restricting the opponent's king. This threatens to win a rook. It is best. This wins a tempo by threatening a rook and forcing it to move away. This is the only move that works. It is a great move. This defends a rook that was under attack and had no defenders. It is best. This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. It is good. Recaptures. This is the start of the endgame and black is losing. It is best. Right on target. It is best. Intense. That was a serious game. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. Both players navigated the middle game well.